Okay, I've cleared out some space and we're ready to put another layer in here. But I've always followed Etho's design exactly, but this time I'm altering it uh, in a special way. I want to be standing 14 blocks away from the spawner, and I think by his design, um, he would normally just put one more layer in here, and that means that when the gate closes, the blades themselves are 8 blocks away. Now, I'm pretty sure that enables the spawner to keep spawning, but unless I believe, 14 blocks away, I don't get money for killing them. So, uh, normally they're 8 blocks away. Then the gate is here. That's 9 blocks. Then underneath that, there's 2 layers that makes the crusher. So that takes us to 11 blocks. And then I'm standing 1 block lower than that. So that's 12 blocks. So I need to add 2 more layers to this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going down 2 more. I'm going to break from Etho's design in order to accommodate myself for this server. And this is the first time I've done this, so hopefully this doesn't become a disaster. I'm expecting it's going to be okay. I've played around with this a little bit with other spawners and managed to get the distances correct. And part of why I do this is you'll get money for killing them up to a certain point, and then each time you kill them, the money drops off more. But if you kill a pig, then that resets the money. And that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to set up a pig spawner maybe over here, because I have a couple of them that I'm not using. And I'll set it so that I'm also 14 blocks away from that pig spawner. And they'll all trickle down and fall to a point. It'll probably be up here, and I'll push them up in the air and drop them down so they're down to a one-punch kill. And with the crusher, that'll take the blaze down to a one-punch kill as well. And then I can maximize the money I'm going to get out of this in addition to the experience I'll get. This farm works excellent for getting experience. Like, I've had times where it only takes me about 5 minutes to get to level 30 using this design, and that's why now that the nether's been reset and we've got the redstone update, I knew this was going to occur, and that's why I haven't done this design, because I didn't want to have to redo it. In addition to when they first reset the server, I didn't have anywhere near the resources to do this anyway. All right, so I'm pushing the stairway back, and I'm sure you've noticed, because we're going down a bit further. And hopefully I don't run into a hollow spot here. Yeah, and we did. Okay, well, I know I've been building this back up as I go just so that I don't fall. And we're going to have to build up a little bit more here, because this stairway is not done. It's probably going to come down a lot further. So I'm just going to build it up so that when I dig it down, I'm not going to have to do this fall down thing. Hopefully this will be enough. It might not, and I might have to do some more, but who cares? You know, this is what Minecraft's all about, is playing around. Yeah. There. Let's go up, 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 up. I don't know why I'm overlapping so much there. I don't usually cut into that, but doing it just in case. We got lots of netherrack to get rid of anyway. I've got at least a chest full of it, and now that, yeah, like, getting nether brick used to be a real hassle, but now with the 1.5 update, you can just cook the netherrack in a furnace and it gives you nether bricks, and then you can you know, bricks like the clay bricks, right? Except they're made of nether stone, and then you can make these nice nether bricks out of it. So that's kind of okay. Ooh, look, there. So that's okay. You don't have to find a nether fort to get nether bricks anymore. But having a nether fort's kind of a nice thing, because there's a lot of things about it. Like if you have a nether fort, now you can work on having a wither skeleton spawner or spawning pad. I did that with the previous version of the server, and everybody loved it. They could go there and kill the wither skeletons and eventually get the skulls. Is that as far down as I need? No, I better go 2 layers down. Yeah, like I say, this is going to be deeper than any one that I've made before. And isn't it great how this pick works? This is an efficiency 4 pick, and this netherrack stuff is like butter when it comes to this pick, I'll tell you. Holy moly, you just jeep. It's like you could use up the pick in no time, and you got stacks and stacks and stacks of netherrack all of a sudden, eh? It's almost like using an efficiency shovel on sand. Or actually, it is like using an efficiency shovel on sand. So, yeah, it doesn't take long to, you know, eat this all up. And then I can go to the next layer. And that's where we get the gate in and the crusher. So, when I get to that point, I'll be back. Alright, so we're all cleared out here, and we're ready to pick a side as the front. And typically, the stairway is the front. So at this point is where I put in the gate. So we get these 4 pistons here act as a gate, and I put glass on them just so that if there's a blaze in it, when I close the gate, they don't get suffocated and they'll fall through the glass down to the platform. Okay, so I put in that gate. I'm a few pistons short. I'm going to have to make some more. I put in the gate, and then you kind of seal it up. Let's see. Just trying to remember how much it has to be sealed. I think it has to do with whether or not the blaze can see you through the piston. So if you don't cover them up enough, then when they open up, the blaze can see through the gaps, and then they get angry and you have problems. Okay, so that's the gate. And then after the gate, we end up with there's this back plate that pushes them forward, and it's 4 blocks that go like this, and they sit right at the very back once again, and they get covered with solid pistons. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to go back and get a couple pistons, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back with a couple pistons now, because these are the last 2 we need, and these are for the crusher. So one goes, oops, that's not a piston. So one goes here, diagonal to the gate piston there, just so that they don't have redstone interference. And these ones get solid pistons, or solid blocks instead of glass blocks. So from there, now we can fill this in some more. I think this is what we used to do with it. Once again, this has to do with trying to, trying to seal this up so that when the pistons extend, the blaze don't see you. Here, so typically we want a solid floor down here for them. Yep. And seems to me, yeah, we're gonna need also some glass here so that they can't get out. There. And I have to go down one more layer because that's where I will be standing. And I can continue, and then I have to do the redstone, and I think I'm probably going to just skip ahead and do that and then explain it after. Okay, I guess I'm ready. I'll quickly show you how these pistons get connected up. We don't have it in my inventory. Torch. So you can see that torch will extend the piston. And then we create a little channel underneath here that connects them. Oops. More of that darn lava. I hate that. Urgh. I hate it when you see random lava just popping in out of nowhere like that. Jeez. Suddenly, wham! Lava! Suddenly, lava is a much more deadly thing than it ever used to be. Okay, well at least I'm filling that in anyway, so it don't matter. And basically it just gets connected with redstone like this, so that I can demonstrate with a lever here. Yeah. There you go. So that's how the crusher is hooked up. And the real tricky part is the back plate and the gate. So hold on and I'll show you how that quickly gets zinged together there. Okay, I've got the place cleared out enough to show this next part where the gate and the back plate get set up. So we put a couple blocks under here and then remove those two, and we end up with a redstone dot here, and same over here. Redstone dot. Then over here on the side we get one block on that piston and then one above this piston, because we don't want this one to accidentally get powered is what it is. Alright, so like that, and then same thing over on this side. One on the piston, one above the next one, and two forward. So that now, let's get the repeater in. We get a repeater here, along with redstone there, and same thing on the other side. A repeater here, and some redstone there. And then we have this continues all the way around the back. And now we have to climb up. And redstone all along here. There. So if we put a lever on there again, then what that's going to do, you can see, is it's closed up that gate, that glass gate there now. Okay, so from here, we have to power these 4 pistons here now. And we need repeaters, and we set those at the maximum delay. Yep. And then, let's see, we're going to have a block here, one there. Get rid of this because we don't need it. And one there. There, so we have redstone connecting this all the way up to here. There, and you heard those pistons move, and that was those 4 in the back coming forward. So that'll push the blaze forward into where the crusher comes across to get them here, like that. And it pushes all their items forward for you. So that's that all hooked up. Now from this point, you basically only need to run redstone wires up to here. Cover this back over. Run redstone wires to levers, and you can operate this manually with levers. But I like to have automatics so that I just push buttons and it automatically does everything for me. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back and try to explain it. Alright, well I've laid down all the blocks I need to wire this up. If you check out Etho's video, this is an exact duplicate of the way he lays it out. Now, I'm okay with the redstone, but I'm not the expert that he is, and he claims to not be an expert either. So, I'm understanding it more and more as time goes on, but that doesn't mean that I'm an absolute expert, especially with all the stuff in the new update. That kind of makes me a redstone amateur all over again. But I'll try and explain it as best I can. With the two buttons here, this first button here will close the gate, the glass gate up there, and activate these two crusher pistons. And that'll be on a timer that will cause the pistons to open up after the blaze come down to about a half a heart. Then this button here will open the gate back up to let the blaze drop down and reset all the pistons and timers and stuff. So basically this is operated through a couple of RS NOR latches and a big timer. So I'm going to try and wire this up without making any boo-boos. So first we wire up this RS NOR latch here, like so. And that will be activated when this button gets pushed, and we need a repeater to bring the power into that block. So, and so when you press that button, it closes the gate. It pushes the other pistons forward, so we're going to need a repeater here because the power will come. The button will switch this RS NOR latch to where this top part's on, and that's going to run power down here, which will go and over to these pistons behind here that push that back plate forward. In addition, the power also comes forward to those two crusher pistons and expands them as well. And where's the... Oh, okay, no. That wire comes around to close up the gate. So, oops. So then, over here we're going to have this wired up as well. And we come down here, the power will also come down to here, where it will run along to this wire we put in that actually activates that crusher. So we need actually a delay on this, maximum delay once again on all of these repeaters. There's 4 of them. And here at the end, we have to put in a torch to reverse the current, because right now the gate's closed, but in rest position we want it open. So that will reverse it. So you could hear those pistons just opened. We'll go around and show you that. Run it all around here. So now those are open. All right. So then in addition, when that power comes down, it's also going to activate the second RS NOR latch here that will wire up now. And this one will run the timer that, yeah, you can see all the pistons went for the gusto there. And because there's no timer, they just stay that way. So we've got the gate closed, the crusher closed, and the back plate pushed forward. And now we have a zillion repeaters. There's actually 23. And they're all set to maximum delay. And that 23 pistons will bring, or 23 repeaters here will delay it enough to keep the crusher crushing the blaze until they're down to half a heart. So I'll try and do this as quickly as I can. And now when I put this last one in, the timer will operate. There, so you can see that everything just opened back up except for the gate, because we have to press the button to get the gate to move. So everything's there now. The timer's all set up and everything. Looks like it. So now we can go here and try it out. So that opens it all up. Then when you press that, it closes everything. And then that gate or the crusher stays closed for the amount of time necessary. Then finally opens on its own, and then you can start whacking at the blaze. Okay, so now that that's all done, let's close this up so that we can stand here comfortably. There. All set. Now the real trick, I have to go up, I gotta put a platform, only 1 block wide, that goes around up there. And then I gotta go in and break all that glass in order to get this going. And once I get the platform in, maybe I'll record me breaking the glass, because that's usually fun, watching the blaze blast the heck out of you while you're trying to do that. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my walkway in here. I put in my platform. I fell down a couple times doing it, but I have feather falling boots and it wasn't that big a fall. So here we go. We've got an 8-minute fire resistance potion here, so that, if I can't do this in 8 minutes, I'm lamer than the lamest, I must say. We'll get that ready to seal it back up with. So basically I just have to go in and start peeling these out and facing the fact that they're going to spawn while I'm doing it. And I could probably use an efficiency tool to make this work quicker, but I got 8 minutes. I should be able to do this in 8 minutes. There, that's as far as that. Now here, I think I'll just go as far as I can reach all the way across and stand up against this back wall. Yeah, you can see they're gonna... Yay. And they're gonna shoot at me, but it don't matter because I got fire resistance. It's when they come up and hit me that there's a problem, because my iron armor is almost done. Even though I have a diamond helmet and diamond boots. But that won't do me much good when they hit me, because it'll still hurt. But this is going good. They aren't spawning like crazy. I've had times where they just wouldn't stop spawning. Yeah, right, buddy. Yeah, buddy. There you go. I have a taste of my raccoon dart of justice there. I don't know if I ever showed you that. This, the sweet raccoon dart of justice. Look at that, power 5 with infinity. So, I only need to stand there with one. Jeez. Like he got a shot off and I got caught on fire, but I'm resisting it. Oh, there's another one. Where is he? Oh, he's falling down? No, he's not. He'll climb back up. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not into the walking through the fire thing. Oops. That one wasn't supposed to go. Uh-oh. Oh. We do have glass to put back. Good. Yeah, I know. You can see me. He's hitting me. Jeez, I didn't think he could hit me from there. But he is. There. There's another. Another one bites. Oh, now they're starting to spawn up a lot. Yeah, so I just had minor spawning there. Now I got major spawning occurring. Sure, I'll take that blaze rod. Seeing as you're handing it out. Yeah, I leave those blocks on top of the spawner just so that none spawn up there and get stuck. They tend to just hang out there forever if they spawn there. And that reduces your spawning rates. Now, I lit up all around here, and that's probably why they're not spawning like crazy. In the past, I've done this without lighting up, and oh boy, it just becomes like mayhem before you know it with them everywhere in here. See that? It tried and it didn't spawn at all, but it must be because I'm lit up here. So, you watch. As soon as I'll seal this up, get rid of all these torches, because you gotta have minimal lighting or the spawner doesn't spawn as good. So, alright, nice and dark. So now it's gonna start spawning. Wait. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. At least give me something to demonstrate with. There. So. And they'll eventually meander and wander their way down. Yeah, see what happens. Oh yeah, see, I don't like it when the piston hits them and it hurts. So it's tempting to reduce the time on one of these timers so that when they do get that, they won't die in the process. So I'm going to reduce that one in hopes that they won't all die. So we'll give you a quick demonstration of this in operation. So we hit the button, everything starts to happen, and the crusher starts to crush them. And yeah, because I changed that timer, sometimes it'll take 2 punches. So there, that's all set. So, I hope you enjoyed watching me put this puppy together. In the future I'll add, like I said, a pig spawner to it so I can maximize the money I'm going to get out of the deal. But for now, I'm just going to make use of this so that I can re-enchant some new diamond armor and then go back to working on that, strip mine. So, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thanks for coming in, and until next time, this is Neofizz signing out.